I'm going to show you guys how we prepped this floor for tile, how we installed the cement board. Alright guys, so today we're installing Wonderboard Light. I'm going to show you guys how we prep this wood subfloor for tile that we're going to be putting in. Make sure, if you want to, if you can, hit that like for me, that subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, we've got our Wonderboard cement board here, and we're going to lay it perpendicular to the plywood subfloor, and we're going to do a brick pattern. So I'm going to lay this first main piece here, and I'm going to go outside and cut this piece, and we'll just work our way that way. And we're going to do a dry fit first. So the instructions call for a dry fit, and then we'll mortar underneath it, put the cement board on top, and then we'll screw it into place. And this is all because the plywood underneath will expand and contract with the temperature changes and moisture changes, and so you want something that your tile will be set on, and that way it doesn't crack and the grout doesn't come out, the tiles don't lift up. So we're gonna do it right according to their instructions. So let's go ahead and go set up the table outside to make the cuts. And the easiest way to cut this stuff is just by scoring and scoring it with the utility knife and then breaking it. So actually I'm going to set up in here and just bring the sheets in as I need them. Alright guys, I got my little station here. Just use a little table and then one of the sawhorses. Alright, and here's our board. I'm using a 1/4 inch Wonderboard Light, and it is, you know, approved for floors and countertops. You can't use this on walls because it's too thin, as far as I know, but you can use this on the floor with a good subfloor and on countertops. So got it set up, and all we're going to need for the cutting part right now to do the dry layout is a tape measure. I got my drywall T-square to make straight lines, utility knife, and a pen or pencil. So let's go ahead and get started. The first piece that we're going to need is 2.5 feet. Alright, so 2.5 feet. Alright, mark. Boom. Utility knife. And this is going to eat up a lot of blades. Can't cut this with a grinder or something else. I just find that it's a lot dustier and a lot messier. So I just use the utility knife. This over. And just make that break. And we can finish cutting it. You can take it down, like drywall, right from behind. Boom. There you have it. Alright, so there we have that. Let's go ahead and put this over here where our next piece goes. You have it, guys. And you're supposed to leave an 1/8 inch gap here and an 1/8 inch gap around the perimeter, and we'll just work our way through. Go ahead and do this. shape cut. All right, here we have a weird shape cut. So this is gonna be an L, and I'm keeping this piece, and this is the square that I'm cutting out. So what I'll do for these is I will score the shortest line. I'll mark them off with a pen first so I know how far I need to score. And then I will score the smallest one from the front and then from the back. And once I'm through there, then I can just bend this one. So score this from the front, score this from the front, then flip it and score this line from the back. And then after that's done, then you can just bend it to get this line. You just break it. So. Alright, that's how I get my weird shapes. Alright guys, I got the dry layout, bathroom, go over here to the kitchen. In the kitchen. Alright, so we got the dry layout. I'm gonna grab some lunch and then I'll come back, pick it all up and do the mortar and screw it down. Show you guys how to do that. So lunch break or snack break. Perfect chance to tell you guys, if you are looking for healthy snacks, protein bars, little water powders, I don't know what they're called, check out builtbar.com. They have the best protein bars. They're not hard, they're not like the other bars, they're delicious, and they have a bunch of different flavors. They also have the Built Bar Puffs sometimes on sale, but check them out, builtbar.com. Use promo code BB20. Use promo code BB20 for 10% off. Alright, so we mixed our mortar. Put the coat over here on this first back part. And I missed one little cut that I need to do, but I just wanted to show you guys, this is the screws that we're using to hold it back around 1 1/4 inch, and you're supposed to put these every 6 inches, I believe, and 2 inches away from the edges to hold it down. Alright guys, we got all the pieces screwed in and the mortar spread. Hold on. Alright, we got all the pieces screwed in and the mortar spread. Next we're going to fill the gaps in between the sheets with mortar and then put the cement tape on top and then put mortar on top of that. Similar to drywall, except you're using cement board tape and the mortar instead of the drywall mud and the drywall tape. So first we're gonna fill the gaps, then we're gonna put the tape, then we're gonna cover it. So, and then we'll leave it drying for tomorrow. Alright guys, so there you have it, how we put the cement board for the tile. If you liked the video, hit that like, that subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future so you can see how the tile turns out here in the kitchen. And let me know what you think in the comments down below. And thanks for watching guys, we'll see you guys next week.